The theater internment facility at Camp Cropper in Baghdad has housed some of the former regime's most famous criminals. The United States has operated an internment camp here since roughly 2003, but now it's becoming an Iraqi prison.
This is really like a small city. We're in Compound 2. Again, this is a typical large compound. Holds about 1,000 people.
Near the Baghdad International Airport, barbed wire surrounds the nearly 80 acres that is the Camp Cropper Theater Internment Facility. It was the last major internment facility still operated by the United States in Iraq. While the ceremony made it official, the United States had been training the Iraqis for a while. Brigadier General Nelson J. Cannon is the Deputy Commanding General for detainee operations in Iraq.
We have trained this Iraqi Guard Force to international standards. They've run this facility, some of them with us, for the last 4 years. They know how to operate this facility. They know the capacity and the capabilities of this facility. I think they are better suited to do this mission now than ever before. What? 300,000 gallons of waste a day.
But General Cannon says they'll still share an address.
We'll continue to run a small detention operation, about 200 high-threat detainees.
Colonel Grace Edinboro is the commander of the 49th MP Brigade's Tactical Command Post, and she's also responsible for the facility.
People that we're going to retain in U.S. custody, General Cannon refers to them as the worst of the worst. They're the highest security threats that are currently in our population.
And even though detainee operations has fallen under a lot of scrutiny in the past, Colonel Edinboro says she's still proud to be a part of it.
Well, what we say about detention operations is it's that you can't make mistakes. You know, it's a zero defects type of operation, and that's a little daunting. If you screw up, it's very high visibility. If you're doing it right, nobody cares about detention ops. I looked on Abu Ghraib along with the rest of the world, you know, and especially as a military police officer, you know, with a little bit of horror, and to be able to participate in the after effects of that, you know, I fell in on a mission that was absolutely above board, well run, following international standards, and to be able to even just sustain that is something I'm very proud of.
This is for tomorrow. Tomorrow, PE.
It's not full, but Camp Cropper has a capacity of about 3,600.
Currently there are about 1,800 detainees in the facility, of which we're keeping a little over 200, and somewhere between 1,500 and 1,600 will transfer to the government of Iraq.
Inside the actual compound, the soldiers and the Iraqi correctional officers all understand the significance of the turnover.
We've had a lot of detainees here, a lot of famous detainees. There's been a lot going on here at Camp Cropper in the 7 years that it's been here. I'm just proud to be here at the end as we close it down. It is historic.
The United States will turn over custody of the roughly 200 prisoners it's currently holding at the request of the Iraqi government sometime next year. Then the United States will assume strictly an advisory role. In Baghdad, Army Sergeant Patrick Compton.